It is a quiet Tuesday morning. Margaret, 72 years old, pours her coffee. She walks to the mailbox like she does every day, and there it is. A plain white envelope from the Social Security Administration. She opens it at the kitchen table. Her hands begin to shake. The letter says she was overpaid. It says she owes thousands of dollars. And it says that in just 30 days, Social Security will start taking half of her monthly check. Half. Margaret looks at her bills, her rent, her medications, her Medicare premium, and she whispers the words millions of seniors are whispering across America right now. How am I going to survive? If you have received one of these letters, or if you are afraid one is coming, please do not look away from this video, because there is a single form hidden inside Social Security's own rule book that can stop this. And almost no one is telling seniors about it. Hello, I am Milena. I am a Senior Policy Analyst, and for years I have helped retirees just like you understand the complicated rules that decide whether your benefits stay safe or quietly disappear. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 3 things. First, I will show you the exact rule Social Security is using right now to take half of your monthly check. Second, I will reveal the hidden Form SSA-634, that can lower that withholding to as little as $10 a month. And third, I will give you a simple 3-step action plan you can start today, even if you cannot log into your Social Security online account. But please stay with me until the end, because there is one mistake I see seniors make over and over, a mistake that completely cancels their right to fight back. And if you sign the wrong piece of paper, you may lose your protection forever. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert is 67 years old. He retired from a hardware store in Ohio. He worked his whole life. He paid into Social Security for 45 years. He is the kind of man who pays his bills on time and never asks for anything he didn't earn. Last month, Robert got a letter from Social Security. The letter said that due to a calculation error on their end, Robert had been overpaid $8,400 over the past 2 years. Robert did what most honest, law-abiding seniors do. He panicked. He thought, I don't want trouble with the government. I better just pay this back. So he sat down. He wrote a check from his savings account, and he mailed it the next morning. Here is what Robert did not know. The overpayment was not his fault. It was a Social Security calculation mistake. Under federal law, specifically MIPA 20 CFR 404B6A, Robert had the legal right to request a full waiver. That means he would have owed nothing. Why? $0. But because Robert voluntarily paid the money back before filing any form, he gave up that right. AARP's official guidance is very clear on this point. Once you pay, you may lose your ability to claim a waiver. Robert lost $8,400 he never legally had to pay. And the worst part? He thought he was doing the right thing. I am telling you Robert's story because I do not want this to be your story. So before you write a single check, before you sign a single form, please listen to the next part very carefully. Let's start with the truth straight from Social Security's own website. On April 25, 2025, the Social Security Administration officially set a new default withholding rate. If you receive an overpayment notice today, and you do not respond within 30 days, Social Security will automatically take 50% of your monthly benefit every single month until the debt is paid back. For the average retiree in 2026, that is over $1,000. Gone every month until the full debt is recovered. Now here's the first thing they don't tell you in the letter. That 50% is not the only option. It is my default. There is a huge difference. The Social Security Administration's own press release from March 7, 2025 says, and I quote, if someone cannot afford full recovery of their overpayment, they can contact Social Security to request a lower rate of recovery. The way you do that is with a form most seniors have never heard of, Form SSA-634. Request for change in overpayment recovery rate. This is the hidden form from the title of this video, and here is what it does. When you fill out Form SSA-634, you tell Social Security about your monthly income, your rent or mortgage, your medications, your utilities, your groceries. If Social Security sees that taking 50% of your check would prevent you from paying for your ordinary and necessary living expenses, they are required, under their own rules, to lower the recovery rate. And here's the part that shocks most retirees. That rate can go as low as $10 a month. Not $500, not $1,000, $10. Now please listen carefully, because this is where seniors get confused. There are actually 3 different forms, and using the wrong one can void your protection. Form 1, SSA-634-BK. This is the appeal. You file this if you believe the overpayment never happened or the amount is wrong. You have none. 60 days from the date you receive the notice MOC to file this. After that, the door closes. Form 2, SSA-632-BK. This is the waiver request. This is the strongest protection of all. Under Federal Regulation 20 CFR 404-506, if the overpayment was not your fault, and paying it back would cause hardship or be unfair, Social Security must waive the debt entirely. You owe nothing. And here is something powerful. There is no deadline to file a waiver. None. Form 3, SSA-634. This is the form we already discussed. Use this if you accept that you owe the money, but you simply cannot afford 50% of your check being taken every month. Now here is the most important sentence in this entire video. If you file any one of these 3 forms within 30 days of receiving the notice, Social Security is legally prohibited from collecting a single penny until they make a decision on your case. That is the freeze. That is your shield. That 30-day window is the most important window of your retirement. Now, what happens if you ignore the letter? Let me be honest with you, because I owe you the truth. If you do nothing, the 50% withholding starts automatically. If your benefits stop before the debt is paid off, the Treasury Department can seize your federal tax refund. They can garnish up to 15% of any wages you earn from a part-time job. They can intercept certain state payments. And here is the part that breaks my heart. If you pass away before the debt is fully repaid, Social Security may seek repayment from your surviving spouses, survivor benefits, your husband, your wife, your widow. Their check could be reduced to pay for your overpayment. This is why we cannot ignore these letters, and this is why the next 2 minutes are the most important of this video. If you have received an overpayment notice or you are worried you might, here is exactly what I want you to do. 3 simple steps. Write them down. Step 1. Do not pay anything for at least 30 days. I know your instinct is to make this go away. I understand. But remember, Robert, the moment you write that check, you may give up your right to a waiver. Take a breath. Read the letter carefully. Mark the date you received it on your calendar. That date starts the clock. Step 2. Identify the right form for your situation. Ask yourself one question. Did the overpayment actually happen? And is the amount correct? If the answer is no, you believe Social Security made a mistake, then file Form SSA-634-BK within 60 days. That is the appeal. If the answer is yes, the overpayment happened, but it was not your fault and you cannot afford to pay it back, then file Form SSA-632-BK, boss. That is the waiver. If approved, you owe nothing. If you accept the debt but cannot survive on half your check, then file Form SSA-634. That is the hidden form. It can drop your withholding to as little as $10 a month. You can download all 3 forms for free at esa.gov. All her forms now. Step 3. File the form and keep proof of everything. You can file by mail in person at your local Social Security field office or by calling CUC 1-800-772-1213. You do not need an online account. You do not need to fight with logan.gov. You do not need to verify your identity online. When you mail the form, send it certified mail with return receipt. Keep a copy of every page. Keep the green postcard the post office gives you. That postcard is your legal proof that you filed on time. And remember, you have the right to free legal help. AARP and your local legal aid society can represent you at no cost. You do not have to face Social Security alone. Before you go, please listen to me one more time. The rules I just explained to you are changing constantly. The 50% rule was 10% 2 years ago. It was almost 100% last year. Tomorrow, it could change again. And YouTube does not always show you my new videos when these changes happen. The notification bell is not enough. I have seen too many seniors miss critical alerts because the algorithm simply did not deliver them. So here is what I want you to do right now. Look in the description below this video. You will see a link to our Hahamaish Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. Click that link. It is completely free. When you join, you will get two things immediately. First, you will receive a free download of our EYAS Senior Benefits Protection Guide, a printable PDF that includes the exact mailing addresses for Forms SSA-634, SSA-632-BK, and SSA-561U2, along with sample letters you can use as templates. Second, you will get ELA real-time alerts, delivered straight to your phone whenever there is a change to Social Security rules, Medicare, pension laws, banking regulations for seniors, insurance claim policies, or airport travel requirements. No algorithm. No filters. Just the truth when you need it. Please do not wait until a letter shows up in your mailbox. Please do not wait until half your check disappears. Join the channel today. Share this video with someone you love who is over 60. And remember, you worked your entire life for these benefits. They belong to you. And nobody, not even the Social Security Administration, can take them away without giving you the right to fight back. I am Milena. Stay informed, stay protected, and I will see you in the next video.